Yesterday, as of recording this, a demo of what I presume to be the next operation was posted to the Game Loaded Entertainment YouTube account. In this video, I'll be going over everything shown in order of the video, making predictions, and sharing my opinions on what's demonstrated. Hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications to get notified when I upload. Let's go. The action menu. If you hold tab in the game right now, it looks something like this. If you're using a controller, it looks like this. Just a complete mess and not really designed for controllers. Which is fine since controller support was added almost a year after launch in Update 6.2. This new menu with a solid circle will allow for arguably better controller support, and it also looks similar to the action menu from Viper. Based off the demo, there's 3 parts to squads. Public squads, private squads, and squad invites. A public squad is what we have in-game now, where you can click on a color and whoever's on that squad is just in that squad. A private squad is one where no one can join it unless they're invited. By the looks of it, you'll be placed on a private green team when you join, and you have to be friended to invite people to the private squad because of this line on the squad invites menu. There's a squad invites option which has text that says, "View active squad invites from friends," meaning you do need to be friends with another player in the same server to be invited. I love this even though I don't play open world that much anymore. I think this will be a super awesome feature for anyone who plays casually and has friends that play the game unlike me. One thing I would like to know, would you get some kind of notification when you're invited to a squad? Because you would need to check, and sometimes friends just join friends by pressing the open world button and not always on a call or anything alike. Also, a feature I think that would be great is when the party leader leaves, the rest of the members are prompted if they want to go with him back to the lobby so they can go into a PvP match or another server. The map. In this demo, we see there's a new map mechanic. In the bottom right, we see a compass marking the cardinal directions on the map, easier to learn for new players. At the bottom, we see buttons to set waypoints on the map, arrows facing up, down, left, right, a check mark, an intersect that isn't demonstrated, and a clear marker button. You can see the markers the other players part of your squad put down, and their own character markers showing their location. We also carry phones now. By the looks of it, you can only place one waypoint at a time. In the top right, we see 0 out of 10,000 EXP level 1. My guess is they're reworking the star system to be a level system instead because, at least in my opinion, the star system doesn't work too well and it's been neglected by the devs for the most part. Around the map area, we see numbers. I believe that what they're trying to do with the map is make an automated/digital version of the military grid reference system or MGRS map. I love the waypoints, but this addition is the coolest thing to me in the demo by far. I'll have a video linked in the description if you want to know more on how the MGRS system works. Since BRM5 is taking a more milsim direction, I expect the waypoints to only be shown on the map and not in the world. On the map earlier in the demo, and when they show the animation for holding the phone, we see there's a new island with a jungle. My best guess is that this is an island somewhere in Southeast Asia on part of one of the island nations. And no, this will not be replacing Ronograd. The animations. The animations speak for themselves. They look amazing. They're way better than the ones we have now, but there's one that might concern people who've played Call of Duty, the sliding. May be able to slide with guns, but it's unlikely that we'll be able to shoot. The uniform. Just like the animations, they really speak for themselves. Just look at it. They're really good. You might be worried there's going to be a performance issue, but according to Nord, this will not be the case. Vehicle request portal. With this new request portal, it looks a lot better than the one we currently have with 5 options. Purchase vehicle, request, repair, sell, and most importantly, edit. All the other buttons existed before and for the most part are the same. Edit is a new one, allowing you to change your vehicle's modifications without needing to sell it. This feature has been requested ever since Resurgence launched almost 2 years ago because of a garage thing in the FOB. In the demo, a new vehicle, the FMTV, with its new Alpine camo was shown. I'm gonna miss Cowpet so much. At the bottom, we also see the vehicle stats change with different modifications. Vehicles. Vehicles will now have all their controls on the action menu in the same place as the emotes because you can't do them in vehicles. The first layer of this menu has 4 buttons: engine, lights, turrets, and doors. Under lights, there's 4 options: 2 turn signals, hazards, and beams. I think the addition of turn signals will make the game funny, especially when you're with a group. There's only the top layer for the engine. We don't get to see the lower layers of turret and doors. My guess as to what the options will be with the turret are 2 main guesses. 1, the hatch having a lock on it so that you can unlock and allow somebody in the turret. 2, the hatch having a mount for an AR, using it as an MG. For doors, my guess is it just locks for every door on the vehicle. It's not too complicated. It's very simple. And options, we see mostly the stuff we already have, besides a new theming that I'm a huge fan of. Except this part under helicopters, which says pedal left and pedal right. Pedals in helicopters control the tail rotor, which in-game would allow us to spin around without having to hold A or D, and slow turn around. We have something like this in Viper, but this sounds way better because it was mouse controlled back then. And for some reason, when you flew sideways, you flew faster. It's BRM5 aerodynamics for you. Weapon rework. MB Sniper has been hard at work making the best models for ARs, AKs, and SCARs for months now. We're all super excited for this rework. Unfortunately, I believe it's been said at some point that Picatinny will be the only base to add accessories to your weapons. So any models with M-Lock or Key Mod, they're for aesthetic purposes and aren't functional. But I think I've talked enough. I'll have a slideshow going for the rest of the video with any photos pertaining to this demo or anything in the demo part of it. Check out the demo linked in the description below. Hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications to get notified when I upload. See ya!